Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. The baseball world is buzzing with excitement as Jacob deGrom reportedly signs with the New York Yankees, a move that has immediately ignited wild speculation across sports media and social platforms. Fans are already imagining the monumental impact this superstar pitcher could have on the team's rotation, and whispers of dominance are spreading faster than a fastball down the center of the plate. deGrom, known for his exceptional velocity and pinpoint control, has always been a game-changer, and now the Yankees lineup could see a whole new level of confidence. Analysts are pondering how his presence might affect not only the pitching staff, but the entire clubhouse dynamic, sparking debates on whether this single acquisition could reshape the balance of power in the American League. While official statements hint at strategy and vision, insiders suggest that the Yankees are banking on deGrom to be the centerpiece of a championship push, making the team a true force to be reckoned with. The streets of New York are alive with chatter, with fans imagining the roaring crowds and the anticipation of seeing their new ace take the mound, ready to rewrite expectations and dominate hitters with every pitch. The speculation doesn't stop at just his pitching mechanics. The conversation extends into the psychological impact on opponents. deGrom has a reputation for striking fear into the hearts of even the most seasoned batters, and rumors suggest that teams across the league are already adjusting their lineups in anticipation. The Yankees, with a storied history of chasing greatness and assembling talent that intimidates, could be creating a narrative where deGrom is more than a pitcher. He is a statement. Insiders speculate that his signing signals a renewed aggressiveness in free agency strategy, one where the Yankees are no longer content with incremental improvement, but instead aim to dominate the league in ways not seen in years. Fans are already conjuring images of packed stadiums, late-game heroics, and the thrill of watching a pitcher who combines raw power with tactical brilliance. Social media is flooded with hypothetical matchups, debates over rotation orders, and endless analysis of what this signing might mean for the playoffs. There's even talk that deGrom's presence alone could influence how other franchises approach trades, scouting, and pitching development, creating ripple effects that extend far beyond the Bronx. Adding to the frenzy are whispers about deGrom's mindset and motivation. Sources close to the player hint that he's eager to make a statement in New York, embracing the pressure and the spotlight with a quiet intensity that fuels speculation. Conversations around the league suggest that he sees this opportunity not just as a contract, but as a personal mission to redefine his legacy. The Yankees fans are already building expectations around perfect games, strikeouts in double digits, and moments that could become instant classics. Analysts are theorizing how his style, marked by velocity reaching terrifying highs, breaking balls that seem to defy physics, and a relentless competitive streak, will synergize with the team's offense and defense. Rumors suggest that the clubhouse chemistry could undergo a dramatic transformation, with younger players looking to learn from his approach and veterans recalibrating their routines to match his intensity. Every press conference, every training session, and every bullpen visit is being dissected in real time by media outlets, fueling an almost mythic narrative around a pitcher who some are already calling a potential legend. The excitement is palpable, and the storytelling around this signing is evolving faster than a curveball diving toward home plate. Industry insiders are speculating about the financial and strategic layers behind the signing, suggesting that the Yankees may have gone to extraordinary lengths to secure deGrom, both in terms of salary structure and performance incentives. The whispers indicate that negotiations were intense, that rival teams were left scrambling, and that this move could signal a shift in how the Yankees approach marquee signings moving forward. Analysts are drawing parallels with historic acquisitions, pondering if this is the start of a new era of pitching dominance in New York. Rumors also hint at undisclosed bonuses linked to achievements like strikeout milestones, complete games, and potential postseason performance, fueling debate about how this contract balances immediate impact versus long-term strategy. Fans, of course, are imagining the epic narratives that could unfold. deGrom on the mound during high-stakes playoff games, his fastball slicing through lineups while commentators try to keep up with the drama. The market impact alone is a talking point, with merchandise sales, ticket demand, and media attention skyrocketing almost instantly, demonstrating the magnetic pull of a superstar joining one of the most iconic franchises in sports. Even casual observers are now glued to speculation, wondering how the Yankees will leverage this talent to intimidate the league and capture headlines for years to come. The ripple effects of deGrom joining the Yankees extend beyond the team's immediate performance, stirring debates about pitching rotations across the league. Competitors are reportedly rethinking strategies, and speculation is rife that rival front offices are now scrambling to reinforce their rotations in anticipation of facing a rejuvenated Yankees squad. Analysts are debating whether his signing could trigger a domino effect in free agency, forcing other teams to pursue high-profile pitchers aggressively to keep pace. Rumors suggest that deGrom's influence may not just be statistical but cultural, potentially reshaping the mentality of a franchise that thrives on history, expectation, and championship dreams. Fans and commentators alike are dissecting every possible matchup scenario, imagining the psychological edge he could provide in critical series, and theorizing about how opposing hitters might adjust or fail to adjust to his presence. The city itself seems electrified, with casual discussions turning into passionate debates in bars, offices, and online forums, as everyone tries to predict how deGrom will alter the landscape of baseball dominance in ways that extend far beyond the diamond. Every anecdote, insider tip, and whispered analysis feeds the growing mythos around what could be a transformational era for the Yankees and Major League Baseball as a whole. Amid all this speculation, there's also intense curiosity about deGrom's adaptation to New York, both on and off the field. Rumors suggest that while he is laser-focused on performance, there may be lifestyle and personal adjustments that factor into how quickly he integrates into the Yankees culture. Analysts are speculating on how media obligations, fan expectations, and the weight of history might interact with his approach to pitching, creating a narrative rich with tension, promise, and uncertainty. Social media is overflowing with discussions about everything from his training regimen to his pre-game rituals, with fans trying to decipher how each small detail could impact his performance. Commentators are exploring scenarios where deGrom could inspire a renaissance in pitching excellence across the league, using New York as both a stage and a testing ground. The speculation is not just about wins and losses, but about identity, leadership, and the intangible ways a superstar can transform a team's culture. Every rumor, report, and insider tip adds layers to the unfolding story, creating a compelling drama that has both fans and analysts imagining what dominance in the MLB could look like with Jacob deGrom wearing pinstripes for the first time. The chatter around Jacob deGrom joining the Yankees is intensifying as analysts and fans alike speculate on the seismic shift this could create in the Major League Baseball landscape. The whispers suggest that opposing teams are already devising game plans specifically to counteract his legendary fastball and devastating slider, with rumors that some lineups may even be altered before the season begins in anticipation of facing him. Social media is flooded with hypothetical matchups, with fans dissecting every conceivable scenario where deGrom's presence could completely alter the dynamics of a series, potentially turning previously dominant offenses into cautious, reactive lineups. Insiders are hinting at the possibility that his arrival in New York may not just be about statistics or wins, but about psychological warfare, instilling fear and uncertainty in opponents. The Yankees themselves are reportedly planning to leverage this by crafting narratives that position deGrom not only as a pitcher, but as a symbol of their renewed dominance, a figure whose aura alone could dictate the tone of every game he starts. Every bullpen session, every warm-up, every media interaction is being scrutinized for signs of how he will influence not just games, but the psyche of a league eager to witness if a single player can truly redefine expectations. Rumors swirling around his adaptation to the Yankees' rotation suggest that deGrom may be entering an environment primed for both opportunity and challenge. Sources hint that while his talent is undeniable, the pressure of performing in New York, where every pitch, every strikeout, and every minor mistake is magnified, could catalyze either an unprecedented level of dominance or a steep learning curve that reshapes his approach. Analysts are speculating on how his presence could inspire the rest of the pitching staff, with younger pitchers potentially emulating his mechanics, work ethic, and mental preparation, while veterans may adjust their strategies to maintain a competitive edge. Conversations in sports circles are increasingly focused on the intangible elements of this signing: leadership, mentorship, and the way his superstar presence can alter the culture of clubhouse. Fans are already envisioning dramatic late-game scenarios, where deGrom's intensity and precision become the defining factor in tight matchups. Imagining a season where his dominance forces teams across the league to reconsider pitching philosophies and offensive strategies. The speculation extends to playoffs, with whispers suggesting that his mere inclusion could tilt the odds in favor of the Yankees, creating an aura of inevitability that makes every at-bat a high-stakes test of skill, nerves, and preparation. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. The financial and strategic implications of this signing have sparked intense speculation as well, with insiders hinting at a complex contract structure designed to maximize both performance and publicity. Rumors indicate that the Yankees may have negotiated clauses tied to strikeouts, innings pitched, and postseason success, suggesting a bold investment in both immediate results and long-term dominance. Analysts are comparing this to historical signings, debating whether the combination of talent, timing, and market presence could represent a blueprint for how elite pitchers are acquired in the modern era. Social media is abuzz with theories about how this deal might inspire rival teams to pursue aggressive acquisitions of their own, potentially igniting a new wave of high-profile signings that reshape the competitive landscape of the American League. Fans are also speculating on the merchandising and cultural impact, imagining stadiums packed with jerseys bearing deGrom's name, creating a media frenzy that amplifies every pitch he throws. The financial stakes, combined with the narrative potential of his dominance, have transformed what could have been a simple signing into a story with ripple effects far beyond the diamond, influencing rivalries, fan expectations, and the very strategy of baseball franchises across the league. Another layer of speculation revolves around how deGrom's presence could influence the Yankees' approach to player development and team strategy. Rumors suggest that his work ethic and training techniques might be integrated into the routines of the entire roster, creating a culture of precision, discipline, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Analysts are debating whether this could lead to a new era in which pitching dominance is central to the Yankees' identity, with deGrom serving as both model and motivator. Fans are imagining the ripple effects on younger prospects, who could see his approach as a blueprint for success, potentially reshaping the future of the franchise. Meanwhile, competitors are reportedly monitoring the situation closely, speculating on how they might counteract a Yankees rotation anchored by one of the most feared pitchers in modern baseball. Discussions in sports circles also touch on psychological tactics, with whispers suggesting that deGrom's presence could change how teams approach innings, pitch counts, and batting orders, creating strategic dilemmas that heighten the drama of every matchup. The narrative of his signing has evolved into a multi-layered story, blending athletic brilliance, mental toughness, and cultural influence, creating an almost cinematic scenario that fans and analysts cannot stop dissecting. As excitement builds, speculation about deGrom's on-field dominance is reaching near mythical levels. Whispers suggest that even teams with historically powerful offenses may find themselves hesitant, re-evaluating strategies to face a pitcher whose repertoire combines blistering velocity with deceptive movement. Analysts are creating detailed hypothetical scenarios where deGrom's skill set alters the outcome of critical games, sparking debates over strikeout potential, innings management, and the psychological edge he could provide in tense situations. Fans are fueling this narrative with imaginative commentary, envisioning dramatic moments where his pitching performance shifts the momentum of a series, creating stories that will be told for years. Insiders also speculate on his ability to adapt to different lineups, adjusting tactics with precision that few pitchers can match, reinforcing the idea that his presence is as much a mental challenge as it is a physical one. The conversation has expanded beyond the Yankees' rotation, touching on the league-wide implications of a single dominant player entering one of the sport's most scrutinized franchises. Every rumor, every whisper, and every analysis adds to a growing mythology around deGrom, transforming expectation into almost tangible anticipation. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.